The south coast of New South Wales is one of my favourite fishing destinations. With a huge variety of areas to choose from, it's a fisherman's paradise. From small streams to rivers, estuaries, lagoons and beaches. It doesn't really matter where you go, you're nearly always going to find a good fishing spot. Join me for a couple of days fishing in one of my favourite locations on the south coast. Brought my kayak, I'll be fishing off the beach. Let's see what I can find. Oh, no one else is here. Awesome. Got the place to myself. Got the kayak on the roof. Gonna do a bit of bream fishing in the lagoon behind me. Gonna stay down here and camp the night. Camping over here, 80 metres, so I've got to walk my gear in, but no, that's alright. Awesome. Nice day, should be good for the fishing. Overcast, a little bit of a slight breeze. Hopefully that wind doesn't pick up too much. I don't mind a little bit of a breeze, but if it gets too stiff, it's a bit hard in the kayak. Especially my kayak. It's a basic unit. Anyway, get it all off the roof and get ready. Alright, ready to go. Now I've got to drag this beast about half a k, I suppose, or 400 or 500 metres. Let's get into it. Oh, here we are. Looks good. Water looks clear though. Generally it's got a little bit more sort of brown or tannin staining to it, but I haven't been down here for a long time. Looks full, which is good. Alright, let's get out there. Alright, we'll just head over to this grassy bank over here, get in the corner a bit so we can get out of this breeze. It might be slightly sheltered over here, just so I don't drift too fast. Alright, we'll see how we go with this little action cam. My little suction cup thingy's not working, so I'm going to have to try and rest it here, which is probably not going to do very well. Sort of balancing precariously on the net there. Footage won't be as good as I expected, but it's going to start with a little Daiwa in-feet surface lure. Probably getting a little late in the day for surface, but given the cloud cover, we'll give it a crack. I've always done pretty well here on surface, even during the later hours. Oh, that was a good first cast, right on the edge. A couple of bushwalkers coming down the track there.
as expected, I've got a little bit of shelter here and where I paddled over to. So hopefully I won't get blown too fast. Pretty shallow water here. I can see the bottom. It's probably only a metre, maybe a little bit more deep. Jeez, this lure casts like a bullet. Oh, of course, I've gone straight into the fucking reeds. Alright, go and retrieve it. Alright. I just cast parallel to the edges actually now that I'm here. Just give it a couple of little flicks, let it sit, let the nose pop up. Hopefully I see a boil around the lure soon. Jeez. Apart from that one cast into the reeds, casting's been right. That was bang on the edge. The further I can get it away from the kayak in these conditions, the better. I've just moved back out a little bit, so I'm bringing it back out off deeper water. Maybe they're just cruising on the flats here. You can see lots of little white patches, the cockle shells and stuff, where they've been nosing around, crunching away on shells. Should have brought my bloody underwater camera. It's showing you like, the amount of crunched up cockle shells on the bottom here, which that's always a good sign. I just don't like how clear this water is. It might make it very difficult. Which means I might have to go subsurface lures soon. Anyway, I'll go subsurface when I paddle over to the, I guess you could call it the mouth, where the creek flows in. Some nice flats over there. I usually do reasonably well in. Alright, just changed over to a Pro lure, surface lure. It's got just a little bit of flash on the front of it there. See if that makes a difference. The diver was a very clear lure. Alright, I just moved around into the next bay. Nice and sheltered in here. Changed the OSP eye waver. little lure that sort of lays on its sides, super slow sink. Got a natural colour on, try that to start with. Always done pretty well in this bay with this lure, so here's hoping we can find some action. I just love the dying bait fish action on these things. No wonder the Bream love them. That was right up near the snags, come on. I'll just back out a bit. There's a slightly deeper edge just over to my left here. Fish that, eh? Oh, you bastard. Oh, well, good. There's the first one for the trip. Only problem with this lure is you're always fishing a bit of slack line, especially when you're drifting towards it in the kayak. Anyway, we'll have another crack over there, eh? See if I can get him to come back. Just gotta watch this line a bit better. Knew there had to be one in here. Come on. I saw the line go. Just wasn't quick enough to react. Anyway, that one felt the hook, so probably won't come back. But you never know. Didn't feel like the biggest fish in the world, but still, at this point, any fish is better than no fish. Oop, there we go.
The fishing was proving to be very slow. I was starting to wonder if I was going to catch anything.
Alright, on a bank now, historically I've done very well on before. Got some big fish off this bank. Doesn't look like much, but there's a few little sticks and logs on the edge. Just changed over to a Pro Lure sinking pencil. In the past I've worked it quite fast and it's got a reaction from the fish, so just go with what I've done in the past. This is in motor oil colour, for some reason I like this one. Oh, that was shit. So I'm just working it pretty fast, giving lots of twitches. Might let it pause for half a second to a second and then just keep twitching it pretty erratically. It's a bit of a change from what I've been doing so far today anyway, so we'll see if a bit of speed can get them fired up. Pretty noisy bin chicken in the tree over there. I think it's one of the bin chickens. I think there's some shags and cormorants up there as well. Oh, another garbage cast. Ah, damn it. Fish, bloody snag. Oh, this is a really good looking spot. No, I just fucked it. No, well. One positive is I get to float across here and have a look. I can't see any fish. What's going on? Alright, no luck on the pro lure, change up again. Here's a little Zip Baits Zoe Lipple, I think it's called. Super shallow running little hard body. I might just super slow roll this, no twitches or anything, just see how that goes. I have to reel it a little bit faster than I normally would because I'm drifting towards it, so I've got to keep up with the drift as well. Alright, time to try something different. Got on one of my favourite Bream lures. It's the Pro Lure Paddle Grub on a worm hook, so it's unweighted, super slow sink, and I'll throw it in the kayak once it drifts around into some snags, see what happens. A big log jam underneath me. I probably shouldn't have drifted so close to it, but didn't realise until I was right on top of it. God damn it. Good looking snag that. You've just ruined it, but anyway. Maybe I'll just have a cast in here. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, this is dangerous territory. Very dangerous. Oh, shit. You're right in the middle of the bloody snags here. Oh, he's going under. Going under. Come on. Shit. Oh, he's well under. Oh, I'm trying to do this with one hand too. It's always a gigantic pain in the ass. Come on. Get out. I got him out. He looks like a decent fish. Feels it too. Got a bit of weight. What's the chances? I always hook him in the worst spot. Now he's around something else. No, mate. Come on. Alright, got him out. Oh yeah, he's a bit of a honker. Oh, lovely. Oh, that was heart and mouth stuff. Oh Jesus, he got a. Feels like he's got a bit of weight to him. Sorry about the shitty camera work here. I'll try and get it on film. Ah, easy. That just popped out. Make sure. All right. Let's have a look at him. Actually, I'll try and drive myself out of this snag. Trying to do everything bloody one-handed. Time for a bloody Hobie or something, you know, with foot pedals. This is always a nightmare. Alright. Oh, far out. He's got some girth. Wow. Look at that. Beautiful. He's a stonker. He's got to be, I don't know, 34, I suppose, 35. Just make sure we're keeping him in good condition in the net. I might whip this camera off and get a photo. There we go. Lovely. We'll let him go, eh? Off you go, mate. Go on. Beautiful. Glad to get that one in. Oh, that was a bit hair-raising there for a couple of seconds. He went under that bloody log there. Feel the line. I have to check my line. Probably have to replace my leader, I'd say. He was well and truly buried in that snag for a little bit there. Anyway, glad to be on the board. Awesome. Yeah, he was a good one. Well, you know what stupid idiot me did? I forgot my bloody spare leader line. Far out. Yeah, this leader's got a big scuff in it. Look, I'm going to just have to make do. If I cut it off, it's probably way too short. I gave it a bit of a tensile strength sort of test. Still got a fair bit in it. I'm running 6 pound leader today, so I probably should have been running a little bit lighter, really. But I'm glad I got the 6 pound on now. Yeah, I'm just going to have to make do with it and hope and pray to God that if I catch another good fish, that it doesn't bust off. Anyway, I might not fish around the snags too much longer because of this. I head back out to open water so I can run a lighter drag. So the chances of busting off if I catch something are reduced a little bit. So far out. Can't believe I bloody forgot my leader. Oh, it is what it is. Got to make do with it. So anyway, I'm going to keep fishing. If worst comes to worst, I'll just have to go straight through to fluorocarbon. Yeah, and see how we go with that. But yeah, that's what it is. Well, we'll tempt fate, hey? We'll live on the edge. Cast into another snag. See what happens. My drag's not super heavy, so I love this bloody Pro Lure paddle grub when you rig them unweighted. They're just dynamite around the snags on the Bream, especially in this black gold colour. Always done really well with them. And just as you smear a bit of S factor on them too, when the fish are fired up, it can just be fish after fish on these things. But I know it's probably a combination of things today. The weather's been a bit cold, water's cool. Had a bit of rain recently, so there's probably a bit of fresh in the system. Water's super clear. Normally this water's quite tannin stained, so don't know what's going on there. I think with a bit of rain around, would have dirtied up the water slightly. Not the case. Alright, we'll go back to that snag where I caught the fish and see if there's any more there. Alright, well, I've just approached from the other side. I'll try and stay out in clear water here, so if I do hook something else in there, I'll hopefully drag it out without it busting me off. Oh, the shags are taking flight. I might head back out into the open. What I might do is just really slowly glide into some of these little backwaters. They're super shallow. Probably don't like my chances of fish mooching around in there this time of day, but you just never know. So that's where I got my first hit of the morning, was in a little backwater. There's a few predatory birds around today. I've seen a couple of seagulls and it's like a large hawk, maybe a goshawk or something like that, flying around. And then you've got trees full of shags down there, so the Bream are probably well aware of this and rather cautious, so might not be out this time of day, but we'll have a look. Right, sneaking back into this little bay where I had the fish grab my lure earlier. I just disturbed a fish back there, a big puff of mud, didn't see what it was, but it's the first time I've seen anything like that today, so another good sign. Got the OSP eye waver on again, this time different colour, like a reddy, silvery, goldy colour. This usually works really well in the tannin stained water here, but it's clear today. But anyway, we'll see how we go with it. Oh, I can see it coming a mile off. It's putting out a fair bit of flash. Don't necessarily know if that's a good thing on a day like today though, with such clear water. we'll just glide in a little closer to the back of the bay. Try not to disturb the water too much. It'd be nice to see fish feeding on the flats here. Maybe that's what it disturbed back there, I'm not sure. Or it could have been, just like a mullet. Maybe a flathead. There is the odd flathead in here. Alright. Up. Alright, well, what I might do now is just float around on the open flats with a Pro Lure live yabby. Just hop it across the bottom, see what happens. And then I might just try a hard body and just flick and slow roll that across the open flats in the middle of nowhere as well. Before I go back, because I'm going to have to go and set up camp soon and then get ready for an evening fishing off the beach. The day is wearing on pretty quick, as they usually do when you're out fishing. Time goes way too quick. The breeze is really backed off. There's next to no breeze at the moment. It's almost like a mirror. It's quite nice. And the temperature's quite mild. Beats being up in Cooma, where it's bloody cold. It's nice down here. Glad I caught that one fish before. Was hoping for many more, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. But it was a good one. Solid. It must have been at least a kilo. Like it had a fair bit of weight in the net there, and it was quite girthy. Always good to get a really good bream in the bag. Even better to let them go as well. One more would be nice. Hopefully there's something poking around out in these flats. I had tried all my hot spots and gone through a whole heap of different lures that usually yield success. For whatever reason, the bream would just shut down today. It was time to go see if I could catch some fish off the beach.
Let's go! Let's go! Here we go now. Oh. Let's go now. Let's go. Every single morning it's the same old fire. Trapped inside a box trying to find the light. They build the walls up higher, say to stay in line. But inside this static there's a different design. Wasn't looking for trouble, wasn't trying to be fake. Just a soul with the fire and a limited take. Now I'm breaking the cage, I'm tearing it down. Feel the shockwave coming, shaking the ground. Make it, own it, take it until the whole world knows my sound.
Got the obligatory cold one. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Say these waves are coming up. Alright, first cast. Come on. Hopefully there's not too much of a side rip. You see there's a whole bunch of aerated water out in front of me. I can see, it looks like a sandbank, and then a nice deep channel just down in front of me. So hopefully it's a decent gutter and there's some fish in it. My line's staying put, not really moving, it's good. Probably fish here until after dark. Got all my lights and torches and all the rest of it. Really wouldn't mind getting a really nice yellowfin bream off the beach. Oh, look at that. First cast, we've got a fish. Oh, yeah. Doesn't feel real big, but what have we got here? Oh, probably a little salmon, I'd say. Yeah, he's already got jumping out of the water. Of course, I forgot to bring me bloody pliers with me. I'll go back up. Oh, there we go. First cast. How good's that? Nice salmon. It's only a little tacker. I did bring some lures, so mate, if I see some bigger ones later, I'll cast the lure around. Off you go, mate. Oop, that was a shit throw. Off you go, off you go, off you go. That's it. Beautiful. Lovely. All right, see if we can get another one. What have we got here? Looks like it. Oh, he got, there he is there. Go, mate, go. Ah, well. Decent shore break. Few around. around, that's alright. Only little ones, but there'll be some bigger ones show up soon. Oh, whoa, that one really took it. Might be a better model. Come on, stay on. Feels like a better one. Good weight. Although in all honesty, it's probably not that much bigger. They just fight hard, these things. Alright, come on. Up you come. No, go back. Slightly better. Wave, wash him up. No, not going to happen. He's a size up. There we go. Slightly better one. Lovely. Come on, fish. Come on, Bream, more like it. Getting a decent distance with the cast, which is nice. Oh, bite straight away, I think. Yep, that's a nibble. Come on. Come on. Yep. Oh, good. There's a few fish around. A bit better than the Bream session. Don't come off this time. What have we got? Another salmon. Yep. Just a little tacker. Another one. Oh, yes. Tiny one by the looks of it. Just came out of the water. Come on, mate, don't make me walk all the way down the beach. Yeah. Another sprightly little one. They pull hard for their size. And away he goes. Oh, I don't like the look of out there. That looks... Hopefully the rain is not coming this way and it's going the other way. Anyway. Come on. Oop. Ah. Ah. Yeah. Maybe they're slowly starting to get bigger. Looks like he's a little bit bigger. Coming out of the water a bit. I should probably go chuck a lure on. Save me bait for later. Oh! Wouldn't mind seeing it being attacked by a shark or something. That'd be interesting. Slightly better model by the looks of it. Oh, come on. Come up with a wave, mate. Come up with a wave. Oh, yeah. Better one. Oh, chunk. Holy moly. The shoulders on him. Come on, wave. Wash him up. Wash him up. Oh, holy crap. He's a beast. Oh, that's got to be 6-7 pound. Oh, he's a ripper. Holy moly! Oh, settle down, settle down. Look at that thing. Look at the guts on it. Oh, that's unreal. What a fatty. Yeah, I'll get a photo of this one. We'll run back up here. I'll just quickly run you through my setup here. It's pretty basic, but I find it really good actually. So I've just got a large snap swivel. Right, and on that I put a star sinker, a little metal loop, and a swivel. And that's got my leader down on my hook. It's just a mustard. I'm pretty sure it's like a number 4 octopus hook, I think. Really good for rigging up the chunks of pilly on, but yeah, super simple setup. And if I want to change over to a lure really quickly, just undo the snap swivel, take the sinker off, take the leader off, put my lure on it, and away I go. So I see a big school of salmon or something go past. Super quick and easy to change over. Running 14-pound leader today. Well, it's a happy medium. Probably if I caught a big flathead or something like that, jewfish, and it swallowed the hook, I'd be in trouble, but with the salmon and bream and other stuff, it's fine. And for anyone else who's wondering, just running a 4000 Shimano Naski. I'm probably going to butcher these pronunciations. Shimano Maikuro, 4 to 7 kilo. Got some 20-pound Sunline braid on it. A light setup, but you know, that's what I want for this type of fishing. What is it? 11 foot 6. Been a while since I used it. Nice rod. Handles these salmon pretty well. Of course, we've got the usual scavenging spectators. They haven't been too annoying so far, which is alright. How cool is that? I think it's the Bandicoot. It's probably not going to be the best resolution being night footage, but that's so cool. I was just sitting there getting ready to have something to eat. Thought it was a rabbit. That's really cool. See how close we can get to him. G'day, mate. Yeah, no, he's gone. Boom. Oh. That's what you get for being in a national park, eh? It's excellent. Wildlife, better than seeing rabbits. Anyway, I'm just chilling around the car because it's too far to walk everything into the bloody campsite, so have something to eat soon. Go to bed early, I think. Get up and go for a bream fish. Alright, got a bit of time, so come down to do some night bream fishing, see how we go. Hopefully it's a bit better than the daytime bream fishing. Oh. First bite of the evening. Just had a really good bite then. Anyway, I might check my bait and then been hearing a lot of activity out there, so lots of little mullet or prawns or something. So this could actually be quite good. I haven't got a sinker on, it's just unweighted. Hopefully that's enough to entice a good bream into taking. Alright, the waiting game begins. Yep. Oh, there we go. We got one. Yes. It doesn't feel real big, but anyway. Yes. Second bait out. What have we got here? Oh, what is this? Oh, it's an eel, I think, by looking at it. Oh, it is. It's stinking eel. Yeah, bugger. Alright, well, we'll get this thing off. I haven't got much battery left on this, so I'm going to turn it off and get rid of this thing. Now, well, first fish of the evening. Stinking eel. Better than nothing, I suppose, but yeah, hoping for a bream. Hopefully, it happens soon, eh? Beautiful evening, bugger all wind. Nice and warm. Well, yeah, I'm not exactly cold. What's going on here? Oh, I think my headlights just packed it in. Great. Here we go. Got another one. What is it? Feels like another eel. Just a bigger one this time. Maybe not, I don't know. Probably is, I think. Another eel. God damn it. Bream don't normally act like that, but we'll see in a sec. I can't quite see right now. It is another big eel. Damn it. There's a few of them around. Anyway, my battery's running low, so I'm going to turn it off. Just a stinking eel. Whoa! There's a big one. Coffee by the beach. Pretty good way to wake up. Beautiful morning. So the rain's mostly cleared up. People down there having a swim, they're brave. I'll have this coffee, go pack up camp and then head down to the lagoon. A little bit of a hike in this morning. It's alright, get the blood pumping. Bit of a breeze on the lagoon down there, which will probably be alright because I'll focus on fishing top water, I think, to start with. Usually over in this bay where I'm heading, I've done quite well on top water, so hopefully with a bit of a ripple on the surface too, gets the fish out on the flats, not quite as wary. Bloody beautiful country, these South Coast National Parks. I just love them. Hopefully I can do a little bit better than yesterday. On the Bream, that is, anyway. Did alright on the salmon. Couple of stinking eels last night bait fishing, but you know, better than nothing, I suppose. I should probably get a good smoker and learn how to smoke eels. It's supposed to be quite good. And that big one last night, he would have yielded a fair bit of meat. This looks good. I might start here. Really shallow out there, but I'll wade out a little ways and start flicking some surface lures around. I'll start with a zip baits. Little walk the dog style lure, fakey dog I think it is. Don't quote me on that. Geez, they got a good action when you give the rod tip a bit of a wiggle. They really walk back and forth. Just reel it sort of about a metre every time. Give it a pause. Couple of seconds, keep going. Yeah, a little bit perplexing really. Normally at least I'd see fish. Not even seen them today, so yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe a bit of a cold spell, the water cooling down rapidly, bit of rain, bit of fresh, wrong barometer and moon cycle, who knows, but yeah, very slow. Probably because I got the camera as well. I have some success fishing with the camera, but yeah, so far it seems to jinx me a little bit. I don't catch as much as I normally would, but yeah, no, something's definitely happening this time. The fish are just a little bit shut down. Can't even get a follow. Can't even see them cruising. Anyway, I'll try for a bit longer before I shoot off and go home, clean everything up. Pretty nice day to be here anyway. Can't complain. Got the whole place to myself again. One of the perks of my job schedule. Get to go out during the week, so yeah, it's a little bit quieter than weekends, which is nice. So anyway, we'll persist for a little bit. Now, of course, got the sun right in my face, but big black cockatoos in the tree up there, chowing away on the Banksies. Wonder how close I can get to them. Pretty close. Very cool. I usually see these guys here. There's another one up there. Yeah. Yeah, awesome. Time to go home and clean up. Everything's wet, dirty, and smells like bloody bait. So anyway, yeah, it wasn't a bad trip. I was hoping for a few more bream, obviously, but yeah, so really quiet on the bream front. Glad I got the salmon I did last night. That was a bit of fun. And that good bream off the snags yesterday. He was an absolute cracker. I'll come back at some point and do some more filming down here, because generally the place fishes a lot better. And you can catch some really good fish here, so didn't really showcase its full potential this time, but had a good couple of days. Basically had the place to myself, you know, immersed in nature. Yeah, it was really good, really good. So anyway, time to head home and get ready for the next adventure.